Hey everybody, it's me again with my fourth video. And today I'm going to be reviewing da, 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 Watchmen. Yeah, it's by Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons. You could see them right here. Yeah, Alan Moore, Dave Gibbons. I know Alan Moore needs to shave. Um, The Watchmen. It's by DC Comics, but this is not in the universe of Superman or Batman or Wonder Woman. This is actually in a different kind of universe that is, you know, and it's with like retired heroes and it's almost like a whole mystery. It's a whole mystery pretty much. And you know, and heroes and also even villains are dying, and people are you know dying, and there's kind of some kind of conspiracy going on. So you know in the beginning of the book, one of the heroes, the comedian, he gets killed, and Workshack. Oh my god, Workshack looks awesome, including in the movie. And he investigates, and he's almost like a you know like the Batman of the universe, because he's like investigating it, and he's figuring out that there's something going on, that there's some kind of connection, to this bigger scheme of things. And you know, and there's other heroes like Night Owl and uh, Silk Spectre. This one hero called Ozymandias or something. Say it. I can't say it. So, and Doctor Manhattan, which he's like the only superpowered hero, and trying to remember them all. um, yeah, and I believe that's about it. And like there was more, but they were retired, because old age and all that. And they kind of retired from being heroes because of the government, you know. And Rorschach was the only one that that's that was still doing it. Everybody else retired because the government didn't want them, you know, and you know, so there's a huge thing. There's there's like a huge conspiracy, and a huge mystery, and and there are things going on that it's like, whoa, what's going on here? I mean, it will definitely keep you on the edge of your seat, because I remember I got this when I was in college, and I actually got this on campus because there was some kind of event going on, and this was the only graphic novel that was selling, and I saw it, and I was like, and this was the only one left, and I was like, oh man, I've heard about this. I heard this is awesome. And I talked to the guy, and he's like, well, you got money, right? I was like, yeah, just hold on for that for a sec. Just like let me go like to my dorm and get my money. Be right back, I promise. So I run to my dorm as fast as I can. I get my money, come back, and I paid the guy $20 for it. And I remember bringing this in to my dorm, and I remember I dove right into it. I mean, I just started reading it and reading it, and I mean, it was something that as soon as I got done with my work, you know, or if I was taking a break from studying or something, I would open this up and I would just start reading it, and I really loved it. It was a different story than just the usual, you know, and the whole artwork was great. Just like how they did it was good. It was very different, and I don't want to spoil the ending. I don't like doing that, but there's a whole like this whole like philosophy, whole kind of thing. Like, should I do this, or not? And you've gotta decide for yourself. Like, should you stay quiet and like you know, it's kind of like, should I say, stay quiet and have there be peace, or should I say this, like say this injustice and have the world go into turmoil? So it's kind of something that you kind of have to think about, like, is this something that was the right thing to do or not? And and so it kind of has that ending. Um, yeah, and I really, I mean, it was great. I mean, for me, it was a little long to read, but obviously long, but also, yeah, I'm a slow reader, so it took me a while. But I like remember as I was reading this, my roommate went to see the Watchmen movie. And so I was like, oh my god, so you saw this and this, and he's like, yeah, and then a couple years later, I saw the movie, and it went almost exactly how the book did, maybe with a few differences here and there, but for the most part, you know, uh, yeah. So there's just a lot of and there are some flashbacks to when they were heroes, like they might tell kind of like the tale of Dr. Manhattan or Rorschach or just like any of the others, and and it's very graphic too. So and also artwork, I really liked the writing. It was I mean this is great. and this is a novel too that it's kind of won like awards and stuff, and usually graphic novels don't get these, especially back then. So this is definitely a must read. Um, you know, and of course Alan Moore's done other great work like Batman: The Killing Joke and V for Vendetta. So you know, and he does not disappoint in this one. So I do suggest you get this and read it. Um, if you have it, you know, read it again. I mean, I've read this a few times. I mean, this is just definitely a must read for anybody, even if you're not comic book fans. You don't need to go back and see the characters. No, like you could just pick this up and read it, and you won't get lost. You know, if you just like read the whole thing, you're not gonna get lost over who the characters are or anything. All these characters are new for this book, so yeah, it's definitely a great read. So, you know, so tell me what you think of it, if you liked it or not, or if there's any Alan Moore stuff that you liked. So please let me know in the comments below. And, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, whatever, and have a awesome day.